Feels like it's been ages since I just made a straight up moto vlog, but in reality it's only been like a week or two. These COVID times, it all just blurs together, as everybody says. Well, let's escape from that for a bit, go for a ride, and talk about why I bought this amazing Aprilia Tuono V4 1100 factory. I think that's, I don't know if that's reason number one or reason number two or reason number three, but that is definitely a reason. Hi, I'm Chad, and welcome to Virtual Reality. I like to start my vlogs in virtual reality because this is a place where we can go fast. So without further ado, let us go fast. Back to reality. So in today's video, I am going to talk about why I purchased this 2017 Aprilia Tuono V4 1100 factory. If you're new to the channel, hi, I'm Chad, and I love motorcycles. So in case you haven't seen my previous videos, and if you haven't, I'd appreciate it if you take a look. Let me know if you like them. If you do, hit the like button, subscribe. I make content like this at least once or twice a week. I'd love to hear your thoughts and feedback. So now, regardless of whether or not you've watched those videos, I'll clue you in a little bit. I have two Tuonos. So just some additional background. This is my third motorcycle that I own. I have two others. I have a 2012 Triumph Daytona 675R that is a dedicated track bike, not street legal, not plated, does not have lights on it, runs slicks. It is for the racetrack exclusively. Now in addition to that, I have a 2017 Aprilia Tuono V4 1100RR that I bought back in June of last year. And I've done a decent amount of riding on that bike, put about 5,000 miles on it. It's been a joy. And then I just purchased this Tuono factory back in January of this year, 2021. Something I don't think I've discussed on the channel yet is that when I was originally shopping for my Tuono RR, I was particularly looking for a factory. And there's a few different reasons as to why. But anyways, when I was looking originally back in June of last year for a Tuono factory, there was only one for sale within like 100 and something mile radius of me, and there was the Tuono RR as well. Those were the only two 2017 or newer Tuono V4s that were in my price range. When it came down to it at the time, the Tuono RR was the better deal. It had half the miles of the factory, it was less than twice the distance, and it was actually at a lower asking price. So I figured, what better way to get my feet wet in the V4 Italian goodness than to purchase that motorcycle. So I did, and I've absolutely loved it. So now that we've got that little history lesson out of the way, let's get to why I purchased the factory Tuono. First reason, the Öhlins suspension and steering stabilizer. Before I get too far into this, I don't want to give you the preconception that the sack suspension that's on the Tuono RR is bad. It's actually very good and actually much better for riding on the street than this Öhlins is. But I made the amazing decision, or mistake, of taking the Tuono RR to the racetrack. And after I did that, I was like, ooh, there's no way I can never do that again. And while the Tuono RR did great on track, that's not what that suspension is specifically designed to do. And although the Tuono RR did great on track, there was just a little firmness that I think I was missing. Had the suspension set up for me, and there was still just a lot of travel, not like a multi-strada or a touring bike or something, but more than I'm used to, especially when I'm trying to ride fast. I just wanted that added confidence when I did want to ride a twisty road or go to the racetrack on my Tuono. So again, the RR handles great on track. If you have an opportunity to take your Tuono V4 RR to the racetrack, highly recommend you do it. But again, I found myself taking the Tuono RR to the racetrack a little bit more than I had expected, to which point I decided that it made more sense to have the firmer Öhlins suspension. So The next reason, honestly, what I think is the most important reason to me is the looks. I know, that's so superficial, Chad. Why do you care so much about looks? I like having a pretty motorcycle to come out and look at, you know? I like walking up to a beautiful bike. That isn't to say, again, that the Tuono RR is not a beautiful bike, because it is. But there's just something about that sexy little rocket tail. I feel like I'm on a Disneyland ride, like Space Mountain or something every time I hop on this thing. Actually better than when I'm on Space Mountain at Disneyland. Now, I thought about doing a tail conversion, either just buying the fairings and bits to do the conversion myself from eBay over time, or buying the full conversion kit from AF1 Racing. But I decided if I was going to put the money and effort into that, I might as well just get the other premium bits as well, the Öhlins forks, the Öhlins shock, the Öhlins steering stabilizer. And I'm going to be totally honest with you guys, I love the Super Pole graphic. Playing back into the looks, I know there's a lot of people out there that have mixed feelings about it. I'm not one of those people. I think it's gorgeous. I love that it pays homage to Aprilia's racing heritage, and particularly 2017's Super Pole graphic. I just love the black on silver with the red and the green tail. Oh, it's so gorgeous. It just screams Italy, which is what this bike is Italy. I love it. I love the way it looks. I love the way it feels to ride, although, again, that Öhlins suspension is quite firm, and I've definitely given up a few levels of comfort moving from my RR to this thing. But ooh, does it corner nicely. So then finally, number 3, in addition to all that, the fact that it's a Tuono V4 1100. I've fallen in love with this bike. I've fallen in love with my Tuono RR. I've just fallen in love with the Tuono. I think they're incredible machines. I've never gone and ridden either of my Tuonos and not had a big old grin on my face afterwards and during, and often giggled like a 6-year-old. I think just overall the platform, the Aprilia V4, the way that the engine makes power, the way it sounds, just the character of it, just makes this bike so exciting and pleasurable to ride. And I think on that note, it's time to wrap this one up. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this short little video about why I love my Tuono V4 1100 Factory, consider giving the like button a gentle little click. No need to smash it. Nice gentle click will suffice. In addition to that, if you want to see more Tuono V4 Factory videos and other motorcycling shenanigans and race trackery, and my quest to become an amateur level club racer, consider subscribing, turn those notifications on, and I hope to see you in the next one. Also, if you have any feedback on my videos, this one in particular, any others, feel free to drop a comment on this video or the video in question. I love hearing from everybody that watches my videos. I love getting social with you guys and making friendships. So yeah, let's all be friends and talk about motorcycles, because I love motorcycles and you probably do too. Again, I hope to catch you in the next one. Later.